So let's begin by coming into a seated posture with a straight spine. So we're sitting up tall, elongating the spine, lifting the chest, tucking in the chin, and relaxing the shoulders, relax the face, relax the jaw. And then bring your hands together at the heart center and let's do a little bit of deep breathing. So inhale deeply through the nose and exhale through the nose. Most of the breathing we do today will be through the nose. So inhaling deeply as the belly rises on the inhale, and then exhaling, pushing all the air out, preparing for the next inhale by pushing every bit of air out of our lungs. The eyes are closed down and we can focus up at the brow point, that point on the forehead where between the eyebrows. Breathing in deeply and exhaling completely. And then we'll begin our mantra to tuning into our highest consciousness, tuning into that deep wisdom within. So now let's inhale together and exhale. And then inhale to begin the mantra. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. And inhale, hold the breath in, go to your sacred space. And then exhale and relax. We'll begin with a breathing practice. It's called Correct the Five Tattvas. And this is it's a very nice deep breathing exercise. And it's actually very detoxifying. So to begin, we're going to bring our hands facing forward next to our shoulders. And we're going to bring the thumb and the small finger together. We call this booty mudra. And the other three fingers are pointing straight up. And we're going to stick the tongue out, all the way out. And then we're going to breathe through the mouth and basically breathe as fast as possible. So we're going to be using our diaphragm and our navel to power this breath. And it's like a dog breath. It's like a panting dog, okay? So we're going to just do this for a couple minutes. And so come into position and then extend the tongue and begin breathing through the mouth very rapidly. One more minute. Stick with it. Keep the tongue extended fully and breathe fast and deep. Last 20 seconds now. And inhale deeply. And hold the breath in. And roll the tongue up so the bottom of your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. Hold the breath in. Pushing the tongue up against the top of the mouth. And then exhale. And then inhale deeply again. Push the bottom of the tongue against the top of the mouth. And then exhale. And one more time, deep inhale. Pushing the tongue up to the mouth, the upper palate. And then exhale and relax. Very nice. And we'll begin the Kriya. And so this is actually a shortened version of a Kriya. Just shorten it a little bit to fit into our time frame. So come onto your back for the first exercise. And we'll do this leg pistoning exercise. So the legs are extended in front. And then we're going to lift the right knee up to the chest, extend the left leg, and then we'll move back and forth just like a piston, like our legs are pistons. So we're pointing the toes away, and then with a deep breath, with each movement, we're going to just move back and forth, pointing the feet away, and lying back, the head back in the mat, just pointing and pumping the legs. Use a deep breath. Last few seconds now. And now extend the legs, inhale, and then exhale, and relax down. Very good. Now we'll stay on our back, and we're going to lift the legs up, keeping the legs together. We're going to lift the legs up to 90 degrees, keeping the legs straight, and then back down. So we're going to inhale up and exhale down. That's it. Continue. Inhaling up, exhaling down, keeping the legs as straight as possible. If this bothers your lower back, you can always put your hands underneath your lower back or your buttocks to give you some support. Otherwise, your hands will be just flat on the ground next to your body. And now inhale up And then exhale down and relax. Very good. And now we're going to come onto our belly. So lying on our front side. And this is, we're going to be in cobra position. So again, you have options. The full cobra, we would put our hands underneath our shoulders and push up, and then lift the head looking up and extending the chest. And we could do a modified version, just resting on the elbows and the forearms, call it Sphinx pose, and then looking up as high as possible. That's another version. Or you could do anything in between. So whatever feels right to you. And the twist with this one is that in this position, we're supposed to kick towards our buttocks with a breath. So exhale each time the foot comes forward like this. Okay. And if that's too much, you can just hold the position and you don't have to do the kicking, but if you can, try and kick your butt, literally. Okay, so let's try this. Come into position and then breathing with each leg movement. Last 15 seconds now. And now inhale, and then lower yourself back down, exhaling. Very good. And now we're going to stay in this on our front side, and we're going to do a bow pose. So in this position, we're going to lift the legs up, reach back, grab our ankles with our hands, and then the idea is to lift up. So if you apply pressure with your legs, you can lift your upper body, and you can lift your thighs off the ground. And as if this wasn't enough, you can also rock and roll on your front side, like you're a boat rocking, a rocking horse, rocking away. So if that's any of that is too much, and it might be, you can just choose what is comfortable, what you're able to do today. So give it a try. Reach back, see if you can lift off the ground, and then the last step, see if you could do a little rolling. 1 minute, we're going to do this. Last 15 seconds now, almost there. And now inhale and exhale and relax down. Very nice. It's a very demanding posture. Now we're going to come onto our back. And we're going to bring our knees up to our chest, and we're just going to roll and rock forward and back, just rocking on our back, giving our back a nice massage. And as an alternative, if this doesn't work for you, you could try lifting your knees up and just rocking from side to side. Just very gentle version, very relaxing. Just rocking side to side or forward and back. Last few seconds now. And now inhale up and exhale. And now we'll just come sitting on our heels, and we're going to just rest in baby pose. And we're just going to have the forehead on the floor and grab your heels. Just reach back and grab your heels and hold them. Just rest with your forehead lying on the mat. And now inhale and come back onto your back. And we're going to do this stretch pose. So remember, this is using breath of fire, and we're going to raise the legs about 15 centimeters and then raise the shoulders and head about the same. And then the hands will be next to the thighs, and we'll look down to our toes and do breath of fire. Let's do this for 1 minute. So come into position, lifting the legs, lifting shoulders and head, looking down at the toes, and begin breath of fire. Make sure you're using your abdominal muscles to push the lower back, anchor the lower back to the floor. Fifteen more seconds. And inhale, hold, and then exhale, relax down. Very good. That's stretch pose. And now we're going to flip-flop back the other direction now, laying on our belly. And we're going to extend the arms forward. And we're going to have the hands in Venus lock, so that means that they're interlaced fingers with the arms extended fully out in front. And we're going to lift the legs and the arms, and ideally the arms will hug the ears. And in this position, lifting the legs, lifting the arms, called Locust pose, we're going to do breath of fire. I'll try this for 1 minute. So it's going to look like this, where we're lifting the legs, lifting the arms, breath of fire. Okay, so let's give this a try. And if you have to lower down the arms briefly to rest, that's fine. Just do what you're capable of today. And now inhale and relax. Exhale and relax. Very good. Another challenging position for sure. So this will get a little easier. Now we're going to come standing. And we're just going to move side to side. So this is a side bending exercise. So just with the arms next to the body, hanging down, we're just going to bend to the left and then bend to the right. So we're going to inhale to the left and then exhale to the right. So see how gracefully you can do this. It should be slow and gentle and graceful bending. Inhaling left, exhaling right. So the head and the body go straight down to the side. We're not bending forward, we're not bending back. Straight to the side. See if you can coordinate the breath with the movement. And now inhale to the center. Very good. And now we're going to do a standing twisting movement. So what we're going to do is extend the arms straight out, and then as we inhale and twist to the left, the right hand comes to the chest, and then exhaling, the left hand comes to the chest as we twist and extend the arm. Okay, so inhale, exhale. continue. Use a deep, powerful breath. Last few seconds now. And then inhale to the center and exhale and relax. Now we'll do a forward bending exercise. So we're going to lift the arms up over the head, hands up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to bend down and exhale as far as we can bend down, touching the floor if possible. And then we're going to inhale up. The inhale should be automatic. And then we're going to bend backwards as far as possible, leaning back and holding as long as 10 seconds if you can on the inhale. And then exhaling back down. So try and do 10 of these. Count to yourself. And just inhaling up and reaching back, holding the breath in. And then reaching back down to the ground. And actually the directions say to interlock the thumbs. So the thumbs are crossed and we're holding the thumbs together as we reach back. And reach down. And as you've completed your 10 repetitions, come lying on your back. And we're going to repeat the first exercise, which was the leg pistoning exercise. So just lying on our back and extending one leg, lifting the other knee up to the chest. And then for 1 minute, we'll do the pistoning exercise, pushing and pulling, pointing the toes away. Using a deep breath. Last few seconds now, almost there. And now inhale, extend the legs. And exhale, relax down. Very good. And now we're going to lock the fingers behind the neck. So we're going to interlace the fingers, place them behind the neck, and then we're going to do these rapid raising of alternate legs. So we'll start lifting the left leg up to 90 degrees and back down, and lifting the right leg up and back down. So alternating, lifting each leg up to 90 degrees, attempting to keep the legs straight. Moving at a rapid pace, quickly as you can. And now inhale and exhale and relax. Very good. And now we're just going to come into a seated posture. You can have a drink of water now if you have that. And if you can be in rock pose, sitting on your knees and heels, that's great. Otherwise, you can sit in any seated position. And we're just going to slow things down and just fold your, interlace your fingers together. Just relax them on your lap. And just focus on your breath. Close down the eyes. Just notice the breath. Feeling the inhale and the exhale. Feeling the breath coming in and going out. You can add a mantra with the breathing. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, just mentally vibrating the mantra with the breath. Keep all your focus on the breath right now. exhale. Very good. And we're going to do the Sat Kriya exercise. So ideally we're in the rock pose, sitting on our knees and heels. I'm just going to do this for 2 minutes. So in Sat Kriya, you can also try this sitting on a chair. It works. But we're going to interlace the fingers, extend the index finger, thumbs are crossed, and then we'll raise the arms up over the head, and we'll chant Sat Nam. Sat, we pull the navel and the diaphragm in, and then on Nam, we relax. So Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Okay, so let's come into position. Close down the eyes, focus up at the brow point, straight back, straight spine. And let's inhale to begin. Sut Nam, 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 and inhale and pull Mulband, pull the rectum, sex organs, navel up and in, squeezing the energy up the spine, and then exhale and relax. Very good. In the last exercise of this Kriya, we're going to sit with our legs straight in front, and then we're going to hold our arms straight in front, parallel to the ground. And in this position, we're going to do breath of fire for a minute. So legs in front, arms stretched out in front, spine is straight, and just simply do breath of fire. And inhale, exhale, relax the arms down. Very good. And then come into easy pose and just sit still and quiet. Bring your attention up to your third eye, your brow point, focusing your gaze of your eyes between the eyebrows on your forehead. And now come onto your back for deep relaxation. Just lie down, make yourself comfortable, cozy, and relax your entire body. Relax your mind. Let all the tension float away. Just deeply relax. Relax your teeth, your jaw, your tongue, your face. Now please inhale and exhale. Begin long, deep breathing. And begin moving fingers, toes, moving the wrists and ankles. And then beginning longer stretches, maybe stretching overhead, or doing a nice Nice cat stretch to each side. And then coming back to a seated position. And then we'll end with our chant of Sat Nam. So bring the hands together at the heart center. Close down the eyes. And let's inhale and exhale. And then inhale to begin the mantra. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. We are healthy, we are happy, and we are holy. Sat Nam.